Okay, that looks official. Looks like we're on. Okay, cool. We'll have a handful of people to join us live as we go. I'm sure you've done this before, and then our playback viewership has always been really strong. And the purpose of having you guys on is to introduce you to feature NEI Distributors as one of our vendors and give people a reason to come by and see you at the booth at the trade show.
Awesome.
Sound good? So I'll do the official version is I'm Sid Graff. This is the Huge Live. What we do on this is we introduce our vendors and our speakers that are going to be at the Huge Convention. And that's coming up in just 2 weeks. It's literally 2 weeks from tomorrow is when we start kicking things off. But I've got with us, I've got Courtney and Ryan from NEI Distributors. Would you guys take just a second and introduce yourselves? And Courtney, ladies first.
Thank you, Sid. So I'm Courtney. I've been with the company for 3 years. I am the operations manager here. So I basically handle all the day-to-day tasks. I also deal with customers, vendor support, vendor communication, ordering our products, pricing strategies, anything and everything. I'm basically your go-to person for any type of support, technical support, any questions. So I do a lot here.
Okay. What I'm hearing is that Courtney does everything, and Ryan, what are you're just the eye candy of the show, right?
I'm just a helper. No, I actually I started a little under 2 months ago here, fresh out of college. Then I handle the marketing and sales here. I do handle the promotional inventory, marketing campaigns, and customer relationship.
Okay, cool. I'm going to come back to both of you with a specific question, but we've got a couple people joining live. For those of you joining us, take it a second and just say hello in the comments. Let us know who's here and where you're from. Maybe stick in there what business you're in as well. That would be helpful. And we get a handful of people on here. We'll give away a free ticket to the Huge Convention as well. So back to Ryan, follow up. Where you said you do marketing campaigns and stuff. Is that marketing campaigns for NEI to your prospective clients, or do you help build marketing campaigns that your clients can use to get more end customers?
So we do it to help get clients. We'll post deals on social media, send out newsletters via email. We host free trainings. We do permanent lighting trainings, landscape lighting trainings to kind of get our customers and clients in here to learn more about it and be able to install it themselves.
Okay. And do you have education tracks for new clients? Like if somebody's brand new to holiday lighting or landscape lighting, say they've got a power washing company, they've been doing that for 10 years, got a good client base, but they've never installed permanent outdoor lighting. Do you guys help educate them? How do you help educate them? Is a better question.
Yeah, so we host, I think, about 3 to 4 permanent lighting trainings specifically throughout the year. We try and do some once every couple of months. And we actually have our vendors or manufacturers come in.
Oh, really?
So customers will be able to ask them personal, in-depth questions. So it's actually a good experience for people to come in, actually talk to the people that create the product, and just learn about hands-on training, in-depth training, how to install it, the programming behind it. So it is definitely a good tool to have for people to come in and just learn the product from the best people that make it.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't imagine it being better to learn a product from anyone other than nobody can teach it better than the guy who made it or the company that makes it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Are those trainings held there at your company headquarters outside of Boston?
Yes, it is in North Reading, and we actually have another one coming up September 15th for permanent lighting.
Oh, cool. Cool. So with seasonal business cycles, which of which of the tracks of lighting, your permanent lighting, your outdoor lighting, and your holiday lighting, which one's the least seasonal that really has a good year-round flow?
I would say
4th of July, or what's one of like standout installations that you've seen?
I would say this was just recently. Someone did an install, and it was actually to make their neighbor mad. So they had like a strobe effect. So it was awesome.
That is pretty awesome. That's going quite a that's going the distance to hate your neighbor. But,
I know. They did it perfectly. So
yeah, as long as I guess it's approved by the HOA, it should be just fine.
yeah.
Right? Good. How do you, with the products that you provide? I mean, I'm sure you vet dozens, if not hundreds, of manufacturers. How do you pick what you feel to be the best in your, best in category?
So the owner of our company actually started our sister company, which is an install company. Saw the demand just grow in our area, became a distributor. So the products that we have is actually what our sister company uses.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just the quality that we've seen used in the past. That's the only quality we're going to sell. So just having the best quality in hand is what we're going to offer to people.
Okay, cool. So, Ryan, I'm going to ask you this one. If you can, I know this is what Courtney does, but I'm hopeful that you've been learning from her really well for the last 3 months. A new prospective client calls up and says, "Hey, look, I'm looking to go into holiday lighting, and I don't know the difference between, like, why should I offer permanent lighting versus just put up and take down? And like, where do I start?" How do you coach them or walk them through, help them make a good decision?
Well, like Christmas lighting, obviously, you're just going to get it November through December. Permanent lighting is year round. So it could really help our client be able to do a full job for someone and then go and teach their customer that it can stay up year round. You can change the colors for Halloween, Christmas, 4th of July, any type of holiday. Change the colors how they like it, or just keep it like a pure white color on normal occasions. So it's added benefit of being able to keep it up year round and never have to worry about taking it down.
Okay. And do you know from feedback from your customers, like is there a recurring revenue scenario for permanent lighting? It's like, regular holiday lighting, you put them up, you take them down, you store the lights, you put them back up, you take them down, you get paid every year, you do the work every year. But do installers of permanent lightings, do they have like maintenance plans or anything so they can continue to get paid after they've installed?
Yeah, we always tell our decorators or installers, provide a maintenance plan, a monthly maintenance plan where you can go in, check all the tracks on, the pixels are working, everything's just flowing correctly. So we do recommend for our customers to do maintenance plans just for the recurring revenue.
Okay, cool. Can you program permanent lights to pulse in time with music or something to do a light show?
So one of our brands, it's in beta mode, but the other one you can. I'm not sure how well it does. We haven't tested it out completely, but one's in beta mode.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm thinking about somebody that really wants to hammer their neighbor. This would be a good opportunity.
I mean, all you need to do is put a speaker outside and just have the lights flash with the music. So
yeah. So have either one of you, did you come to first of all, thanks for being a vendor for the huge convention and coming to our show to help all of our attendees, help them build a better business, find the add-on or the stuff that they need. So thank you. It's 2 weeks away. Are you both coming to the huge convention? You'll be there?
we'll be there.
We'll be there.
You're bringing a bunch of people, or are you guys the A team?
We're the A team. We're bringing a couple other people with us, though.
They're just the sidekicks. They're just the sidekicks.
Is their job going to be like, hey, go over to the bar and get me another beer? Can you run down, bring me some chicken nuggets from the restaurant or gator tail bites? I'm sure they'll have alligator.
Huh.
But they'll be helping out.
All the help we can get. The huge convention's definitely huge, so we need all the help.
Yeah. We like when the trade show opens. I mean, on Thursday the 27th when we start, we have the keynote address and the main stage goes basically from 8:30 to noon, and then it stops. And I believe the trade show opens from 1 to 6, I think, or is it noon to 5? Whatever. There's last year we experimented with having a little break for lunch, so people weren't so they could just come to the show and not leave. But there's a big rush on day one, especially. It's like the doors open and it's a flood of people coming in. So what's your booth number?
We're 201. We're right at the entrance.
Okay.
So you'll see us right go in.
Nice. All right, hang on. I'm gonna change this real quick. All right. And make sure people can see it. How to find you, how to get in there, and where to find you on the trade show floor. Do you know who you guys are going to be next to? If you're close to the entrance, I know soft wash systems or droplet manufacturers usually close to the front door. That's AC Lockyer. Do you know who your other neighbor is?
I do not know off the top of my head. I haven't really looked at the floor plan recently, so.
Okay. Do you guys do tons of trade shows? Is that a primary mover for you guys for your outreach and marketing?
We do. We do at least like one every month or every few months.
One every month.
Yeah.
About.
Okay. Do you guys, with that much traveling, do you live in a van down by the river?
Basically, at this point, we should.
So our event, the trade show for you guys is 2 full days. Usually come in the day ahead to set up and then leave the day after, or like do you stay the whole week? What's normal?
So since we're having a larger crew come to the trade show, Ryan and myself will come 2 days before just to make sure everything's there, our pallets there, just scope out everything. And then we'll actually have our other crew come a day before the trade show. Yeah. And then we'll head out the day after, just because networking after the trade show is like what we find is the best time to do it. Because you don't meet everyone walking the floors, and you definitely meet everyone in a bar. So that definitely works.
Right on. So you have your swag on and hang out at the bar.
Yep.
So
exactly.
Do you have Ryan, do you have a Tron suit or anything? I mean, use some of your lighting to light it up and get attention at the bar?
Fortunately not, but that's something we should invest in.
Yeah, I think so. Something that glows in the dark, whatever. Good.
All the attention possible.
Right on. What ends up really being your favorite thing about doing trade shows?
Just meeting people from different areas. I mean, even I've been with the company for 3 years. I don't know everything. I'd like to know everything. So I learn a lot from most people just talking with them. I feel like that's my favorite thing. And then also educating other people. So
right on.
Yeah.
Jason's
Jason's awesome. I love it. I just did my first trade show end of July, and I'd agree, it's nice to kind of meet everyone, see where they're from, what business they're a part of, and just networking, getting to know people, and then talking to people coming to our booth and telling them what we're all about.
Okay. All right. Hold on. If you flipped it around, because you go to so many trade shows as a vendor, you're seeing everything from one side, but you're experiencing all these people that are coming by. You see them going to other booths, coming to yours. What's something like, if you were talking to someone that you knew is coming to the huge convention, like Jason's coming to the huge, he's bringing one of his buddies. How can they get the most out of a trade show?
Walk up to everyone, ask so many questions. Everyone has different things to say, different techniques, different tips. Definitely just talk to everyone, take everything in. It's definitely awesome just seeing where people are from and how they do things differently than us.
Right on. All right, Jason asked a good question. He came in late. So this dynamic duo is Courtney and Ryan, and they're with NEI Distributors. They're a lighting distributor out of the Northeast. They're just outside of Boston area, and they handle lighting, holiday lighting, permanent lighting, and landscape lighting. And they've got primetime location, real estate at the huge convention, and they've really got a deep expertise in all the lighting, different aspects of the lighting industry. Hold on. Jason's going to stop by and meet you both at the show, by the way.
Come on by, Jason.
Looking forward to meeting you.
Yeah. So, Jason, how many times have you been to the huge convention? I know 3 for sure since we met. While he's answering that, let's keep going with how do you guys follow up with all the leads that are generated? Because some people show up and they're like, hey, help me figure out which is the best of these 3 things. And they go here and they buy and it ships. But some people they're like getting education. They're curious. They're talking to you. They're talking to maybe somebody else that does permanent lighting as well. Like, what's your follow-up process, and do you automate it? Like, how do you take care of people?
Yeah, so during the convention, we'll usually, if people are interested, we'll scan their badge, take all their information down, and then when we get back to the office, I'll put everyone's information together, start out with an email, and then I'll call them, see if they're still interested, and go about it that way.
Okay, cool. And with at the show, are you giving people a free beer when they come by your booth? Or, I don't think that's allowed. We did have a guy, a bookkeeper, do that like 6 years ago, and he was very popular until the hotel shut him down. But Ryan's going, I can bring beer to the booth?
That's awesome. Sorry, you cut out a little bit. Did you say like what like items we have, things like that?
Yeah. Do you when somebody comes by to see you in booth 201, do you have a show special or any giveaways or anything that would really entice somebody to come by? Maybe they're thinking about it, but they hadn't made that decision yet.
Yeah, so we do have a promotional item, a few things we're giving out, but got to keep that a secret. You got to come to the booth and find out. We are giving, we do have one sale that we're giving to everyone that comes visit us, and that is we're going to offer 2 rolls of 250-foot landscape lighting wire, and then you get 100 feet of landscape lighting wire for free.
Yeah. Okay.
That's one thing we have to offer, and then we have all the items at the booth waiting for you.
Okay, good. Are you this is just for you, Courtney. Are you still planning to set up the dunk tank and put Ryan in there?
I think so. I think that's the best way to put it. He didn't know about that though.
I might not be attending anymore.
You didn't know. I've just ruined the big surprise. Jason is like, yeah, that's the tease. So very good. Well, is there anything in particular, or anything else that you would really like to share with people that are coming to the huge convention? They're just checking out what is it going to look like? What is the trade show going to look like? Anything else you'd like to share?
I mean, I've been to the trade show this will be my 3rd year going. Okay. So from the first year to last year, it's definitely a growth, and I'm excited to see how much is going to grow this year. So everyone definitely just walk around, learn a lot, come by our booth, pick our brains, just take it all in. Like it's amazing. It's a good opportunity just to talk to people, network.
I'm glad you said that, because one thing that sometimes attendees think of the trade shows like, I want to go see all the cool shit. What's the newest gizmo? But they think, oh, Ryan and Courtney are just there to sell me something. But the reality is you're there to help people. And like, I love going to the trade show because I get to meet vendors that help my business and see them in person, because we have this online or telephone relationship. So I get to see the people, but then I get to ask real questions in real time, which, I don't get to do that. Like, I hate doing it over chat because I have too many nuanced questions after the first one. So like, that's a big, big plus. I'm glad you brought that up, Courtney. Is like, ask the questions. The vendors like Ryan and Courtney and NEI, you're the experts. And you know the stuff that, like, most of us that install things on the field don't ever know. We just go, does it work? I want something that's dependable. that I can charge well for, that my customers are going to love, and it's not going to break down and cause me to go have a service call in January when it's 8 degrees.
Exactly.
Right.
No, yeah, it's awesome. We're there to learn just as much from everyone as they're coming to learn from us. So it's a good chance to connect with everyone.
Very cool. Do you guys have? Do you get? So, I know you said you're leaving the day after. You come in a couple of days ahead of time. Once you kind of scope out the lay of the land, are you going to go to Disney or Epcot or like just you got some goof off time built in?
We'll try.
I hope so. Like we're on the doorstep of Disney. Right? We're within, a half a mile from. You can walk to the entry from the hotel. It'll be a sweaty walk because it's gonna be hot.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah. So my kids are grown and gone, but I know a lot of people in the industry. I'm like, bring your family, bring the kids, stay 2 extra days, go to Disney. You can write off most of your trip. Come on, like turn it into a family time as well.
Yeah, maybe we'll ask our boss. Maybe that's a boss question.
That's right. Well, when I come by your booth on Thursday, if I see you both wearing the mouse ears, I'll know that it went well.
That's awesome.
Cool. Well, I'll put it up here again. Everybody, make sure and check out NEIdistributors.com. It's not .com. I don't know why I get the extra one in there, but NEIdistributors.com. You can check out the inventory and things that they have. And then if you've got questions, you come and see Courtney and Ryan at booth 201 and ask away. Check them out. You get to see the products. You get to handle them and see how things work. And I think that's one of the biggest benefits, because when you're just buying something online, it's always a question mark. Is it going to look like the picture or not? So best way to learn about the products that you're going to use to serve your customers. And that's the best way. Yeah. I was trying to stretch that out into something profound, but it really is just show up at the booth, ask the question.
Thank you, Sid.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys. Thanks for taking time. But by the way, you both sparkle. It's pretty amazing. Like, I wish I were that shiny. I just have this flag in the background. So with that, have a great evening. And I can't wait to see you guys in 2 weeks in Orlando.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Sid.
All right. Take care. Y'all hang out for just a second. I'm going to end the stream, but I got a question for you when we get done.